What's up, everybody? It's Thegoal60 here for Tuesday, July the 30th, 2019. So yesterday we had 2 official plays going, and neither one of them did what we needed to do and forced us into some B-bets today. We did pick up a handful of games starting up today, and so we'll get into all that right after this. So like I said, both of those did lose yesterday. And today we're actually waiting on price to come out. I do feel like the Dodgers are going to be favored once again. And I also feel like the Atlanta Braves are going to be an underdog once again. So we'll probably get them on the run line. But so kind of mirroring yesterday, but we're going to chase them in the B-bets today and see if we can't get some W's. Now as far as today, starting up brand new, we got 5 new series starting up, including a revenge series. And that's the one we'll start with first. So today we've got Chicago versus St. Louis, in that old rivalry. And if you remember back earlier in the year, we kind of bounced back and forth on this. They would sweep each other back and forth, and it created at least 2 revenge plays before. And I think this is the 3rd revenge play total for this series this year. So right now we're looking at St. Louis, and if you look at the RPI, they're really close. The Cubs are at .511. The Cardinals are at .510. Remember, we can be anything that close because we need to be within 15 points if we're below, which we are below, so we're well within that. And if we have been above, we can be any amount of points above. So you look at the price, and St. Louis is the underdog today at home. You look at the run line, it's -152, so that will become our first play. Next, we've got 4 more RPI plays that started up. The first one is Minnesota and Miami. The Twins at .519, the Marlins at .476. You look at the price here, it is -150 on the Twins. And that's something I will say, looking at these, the cheapest one we've got is going to be in the 130. So this is an expensive set of games for us. So just, be responsible. Think about your bankroll. Think about possibilities of going into, this second and third days, that kind of thing. But Minnesota -150 is the second play added today. Next up, we got the Mets and the White Sox. The Mets at 500 even. The White Sox at .476. You look at the price on the Mets, it's -159. We'll go with them as the next one. After that, we got Tampa Bay and Boston. We've been on this series several times this year, mainly because Tampa Bay has been ranked ahead of Boston RPI almost all year. And that sets up really well for getting an underdog. Same thing today. Tampa Bay is at .514. Boston is at .502. You look at Tampa Bay, and of course they're the underdog because Boston being a big-time public team. Boston probably is a little bit better on paper as far as rotation and, just overall talent. But you look at the price, Tampa Bay is an underdog. You look at the run line, it's -153. So we're going to be looking at that value, getting that plus 1.5 runs at -153. And last, we got Houston and Cleveland. Houston is in the top spot in the RPI at .543. Cleveland is at .498. You look at Houston's price, it is the cheapest price we have so far today at -136. But we need them to win outright, so we'll take the Astros at -136 as the last play added. We did get, no unofficial plays added today. We do have one carrying over with the Angels against the Tigers. We did have 2 series that missed out completely due to RPI. The first one was Milwaukee and Oakland at 512 and 515. And then San Francisco and Philly at 508 and 506. So that's everything today. Of course, I'll put up all the official plays here, right after I get done talking. But good luck today. Have a great Tuesday. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Thanks.
Stings the nostrils in a good way. Yeah. Brian, I'm going to be honest with you. That smells like pure gasoline.
60% of the time, it works every time.